Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome to my morning thoughts. I gotta warn you though, I don't have a whole lot of thoughts this morning. I'm actually kind of a little bit blank. Um, I don't know if it's because I'm not sleeping as much, and I don't know if it's because I'm not. I don't know. I'm really happy with where things are. I think you guys are doing an amazing job. I think some of the conversations or I think a lot of the conversations are just getting better and better. And yeah, we're always going to have those few, and we're working on those. But what a great day. Great day. I hope you guys are having a really amazing start to your day. One of the things I did want to touch on, which I put in the title of the video, was how to not lose hope. Right? Kind of ties into what we talked about yesterday. Good morning, Carrie. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning, Billy. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Nicole. So, how? Well, let's talk group stuff. Right? Keep the format somewhat official. I'm being told that I have to do that. Nicole, I'm kind of feeling that this morning. My mind's kind of blank too. But in the group, obviously, you guys have seen that there's a lot of changes. A few more wish lists have gone up. We've got the relief fund that's set up, and some things are going to change there in the short, here pretty soon. We're trying to make sure we can run it as efficiently and as effectively as possible. Um, and this all comes from the desire from me and from the team behind Breathe America and from all of you to want to actually help those in need and make a difference in people's lives. Right? That's what these things are for. So everybody that's participated, everybody that's going to participate, you guys are amazing. You are the reason why this is here. So I'm really excited about both of these things. And I think it's going to make a huge difference for a lot of people. And I think as it grows, we're going to be able to help families in need, and we're going to be able to keep people from losing hope, right? Which brings me back to what we're going to talk about today. How do we not lose hope? Now, hope is a powerful thing. If and when we lose hope as human beings, we only see the darkness, right? But that hope is that light. It's that thing that we're moving towards. It's that reason that keeps us going. And I've lost it many times, I'll be honest with you. And it's hard to find again. And when you're struggling and you've got the darkness that we call it, if you want to call it that, around you, and you don't see that light at the end of the tunnel, you don't see that hope coming towards you, you don't have that thing to work for, you have no idea how to get there. um, it can be the most challenging times of our lives, for sure. But for me now, anyways, what gives me hope is all of you. Like, how can I ever lose hope when I've got all of you behind me, and I get to watch the growth that all of you guys go through every day, that you share with me, that you share in the comments section of the page, and I get to hear these amazing stories of people overcoming things all the time, people fighting to overcome more things, their situations. Um, I think the easiest place to find hope is in people, because if you open your eyes just a little bit, you will see that people are amazing. You guys are perfect examples of this for me. And I honestly, guys, I don't know how else to say it other than that. You guys are amazing. People are amazing. Yeah, we're flawed, and there's plenty of us that get stuck in that that cycle of anger and even violence in our heads. Good morning, Sheila. Um, but there are so many of us that do not, and there are so many of you that choose to be good in spite of everything that's happening around you. I have found it to be very interesting that some of the most giving people I've ever known are the ones that have the least. Why do you think that is? Anybody ever thought about this? Because I know it's something that I've thought about on several occasions in my life. Why is it the people with the least tend to want to give the most? It's something I don't have an answer to. Um, I just think it's a beautiful example of what people are, of how people really are, and you guys literally show that every single day. As you guys have helped grow this, invited your friends and your families to this, and shared the videos and shared your thoughts and your experiences with all of us. I am continually blown away by how brave you guys are, because I know for me, when I was struggling, I always chose to struggle alone. And you guys show me that, and it was a long time before I realized how much of a mistake that was. When I struggled alone, I had a friend, still have this friend, and I've never spoke of him publicly, but this is my best friend in the whole world. And he knows exactly who he is. And when I was hurt, going through the divorce, my back's broke, we got all this other stuff that I'm trying to deal with, and I was in a bad way. And this man changed his work schedule around, and he would show up at my house every single morning at 9:30 every single day, nonstop every single day for the entire 2 years before I went back to work. He gave me hope. He may not know. Actually, I'm pretty sure he does know. We've had this talk. How important that was for me. How him showing up every single day kept me in check, kept me pushing forward. And what's really funny is I don't have many friends in real life. I've always kind of had a really small circle. Um, I don't let a whole lot of people in, because people that like me, that's just the way that I am. It's the way I've always been. And what's funny is when you have a friend like that, though, how many do you really need? And he sets an example every single day through that whole time of exactly what we as human beings need. We need to be there for each other. And I often think back to the sacrifices that he made in order to be there for me every single day of the week. And I mean, I got to tell you guys, it's when I needed to go to the hospital for back surgery, he's the one that took me. When I needed to get a ride home, him and his wife are the ones that picked me up. When I needed somebody to show up to change the bandages on my back, because I don't know if you know this or not, but you can't do that yourself. He was the one that showed up every single day. He's the one that didn't humiliate me, that didn't make it an embarrassing thing that I was in need. And his example alone has set an amazing example for the kind of friend that I want to be to others. And you guys do the same thing all the time. And I'm seeing more and more people. This small circle that I always kept in my life was because I didn't trust people, right? I didn't like bringing people around. I didn't like people getting to know me. I didn't like any of that stuff. And I don't know if it was my insecurities. I don't know if it was my limiting self-beliefs. I don't know what it was. But now I have a giant family of people that I can lean on no matter what, that I know you guys would be there for me. And I hope that all of you know that I will be there for you the same way that he was there for me when I was down and out. That is what we're building. That is how we maintain hope. That is how we don't ever lose hope. We don't ever have to lose hope as long as we look at each other and we see our family and we know that we got each other's back. And when we put up a wish list for a family and everything that they need is provided for them as quickly as it is here, and we set up this relief fund and we're able to help people who are struggling financially with things, and whether it's just keeping the lights on or keeping the heat paid or whatever it is, all of a sudden we have no reason to lose hope. None. So regardless of what's happening in the world, regardless of what's happening in your life situation, I'm going to remind you again that you are not those things. The negative things that happen around us are just negative things that happen around us, you guys. Let them go. Don't hang on to them. Don't attach yourself to them. Chuck, we'll talk later. But those things are not who you are. They do not represent who we are as people, and they do not represent where we're going as people, and they do not represent anything about you or me or our family. So we don't have to lose hope. We just have to learn to see it, right? We have to learn to look at it in the right way. And this is how I choose to look at it. I see all of you. I see my best friend, Jason. I see the people that have shown up in my life and choose to make a difference and choose to try to see the positive things. I choose to see all of you. So no matter how much negativity the world throws at us, no matter how ugly it gets, no matter how dark of a place we find ourselves in, I will always see the light because of all of you. And for that, I am truly, truly grateful to all of you. You guys inspire me in a very, very big way to be the best person that I can be, to be the best version of myself that I can be, to be better every single day. And I hope that I inspire you to do the same. I say it every single day because for me, being a little bit better every single day is a fight that I have lived. And I lived it for a very long time. And it's a fight that I should not. I hope you guys can still hear me. I'm going to find out here in a second when the comments start going. Sorry, I forgot to turn on my do not disturb. Anyways, it's early. But I shouldn't have won that fight. I shouldn't have come through all of the things that I came through. And that fight that we fight every day, that fight to be a little bit better every single day, it isn't just for you. It is for the people closest to you. It is for all the people that your life will affect. You guys, this is so much bigger than each and every individual one of us. And I think you all see that. And that is the amazing thing about where we are right now. What we're building here, the family that we're building, the effect that we're going to have on each other. And I'm not even talking communities because I want to focus on people, right? I want to focus on individual people. That's the biggest reason why I'm here, is to focus on you guys, to help all of you in the best way that I can. And the reward, I have to tell you, is pretty amazing because you guys fill me up every single day. When I get run down, when I get tired, when I struggle, and it still happens. It's you guys that keep me going. You are my hope. This family is my hope. You know, I've told you guys before, this is my sanctuary. This is where I come to recharge. And sure, some of the sanctuary here isn't as kind as I would like it to be. It isn't quite where I want it to be. But I also understand that we're all learning. We're all at different phases, and I want to inspire those people too. And I want you guys to inspire those people. And I want you guys to continue to build yourself up brick by brick, guys, every single day. And I want you to choose every single day to fight that fight, to be a little bit better today than you were yesterday. Make improvements for yourself. Okay? Build others. Be kind, be loving, and realize that love and kindness is how we are going to change the world. You guys are amazing. And I can't say it enough. And I hope that you guys recognize that. I hope that you recognize how far we've come in just a month and a half almost. 6 weeks since I started Breathe America Tomorrow. 6 weeks. And I don't know, all of you that have been here since the beginning, you saw how it started. And look at where we're at now. This is happening in real time with us. Real time, we're seeing this change in people, and it's amazing and it's beautiful and it is absolutely inspirational. So if you are struggling with feeling like you're losing hope in people or losing hope in the world, look around Breathe America. Okay, look at the people here that are sharing their stories. Look around at how we're coming together. Look at the amazing conversations that are happening between people that are supposed to hate each other, who are supposed to think of each other as our enemies. We're not. We are family. And that, my friends, is how we're going to change everything. Have an amazing day. Be better today than you were yesterday, okay? Build yourself up. I mean this. Build yourself up. Choose love, choose kindness. Every chance you get, look for it. Don't look for the hate. There's plenty of it out there. Build yourself up. I love you guys. Have an amazing day, and I will see you guys later.